Attempting to wrestle back the lead. In the background, you've got Felipe Drugovich under pressure and now launching one to the inside and spinning round. Go on board with Ticktum, who was trying to make the move, and he clips the back. See there, can they get it slowed down? Oh, that's a mega squeeze into turn one, and round goes Dan Ticktum.
And you see Dan right on the outside of the circuit, out of vision. Robert's actually looking up the inside of Christian Lundgaard here, and Dan swoops back to the inside. It's really trying to open the corner up, get the exit. That's what he's thinking about here, and he gets tagged, spun around, and that's ruined both their races.
Lovely.
Let's see him now. We go into turn one. He's late on the brakes. Does he get caught? Yeah, I can see some contact there, and that's obviously giving him the puncture.
In the background, Christian Lundgaard looking for the pass, shaping for the move, and no room given, no opportunity. Instead of gaining a position, it's gaining two positions for Lundgaard. Oh, and round goes Liam Lawson. Drugovich spins around the high-tech.
Out into the exit of turn three. Look how much dust is being kicked up from Drugovich as he has a look down the inside at four, and there's contact there. Then that's the contact we saw at the back, and it's with the contact with the rear. Yes, just locks it plain up. Doesn't have when you're underneath other drivers' diffuser like that. And there's the contact. Two cars out of the race.
Can Piastri hang on? He's going to try to. Oh, no, they collide. Round goes Oscar Piastri.
Here, what has happened? Well, he's just gone way too wide, hasn't he? He's done well, I say.
Do you think that they are fine? I don't know. I had a big hit on the suspension, I'm not sure, but steering seems straight.
On the second part, and that's just launched him into the wall. There we go. Bang. And the marshals
very there, and already the car is recovered. Amazing work from the marshals once again.
Which stopped him challenging Piastri too hard. Let's see if we can see Petikov. Yes, there he is, just helped into the wall, and it's the tiniest touch when you have that little traction, and boom.
He did deal with it, and now finds himself. Whoa, he's hit the wall. Roy Nissany clobbers the wall coming out on Beckman, and in the end, ending both of their races. Scott deep, and his race appears to be over, and this is the reason why. Oh, into the back of Petikov in the Carlin.
It looks like a bit of contact then, and it's just been.
That was Yuri Vips.
Charge into the middle of Raskas and give him a push back, and that's just a straight lock-up, cold tyre situation for Zendelli.
Compromising his weekend at the start. This is how it looked. Turn 15, just too deep.
And it's a street circuit, and he was running quite close to the back of Theo Porcher in terms of he might have got a bit of front aero wash there, and that's obviously taken. If he's just made that mistake by himself, I'd be surprised. Whoa, it just looked like he just lost steering almost. Just went straight on into the wall there.
And what accident for Roy Nissany. Thankfully he's okay, because they are building up.
But now head up, eyes forward as he's streamed away. We're going to see a little bit. We'll see. So Jack Aitken looks like he might have just clipped spun him right around. We'll see it again. Or was he slightly squeezed? Yeah, so just tapped the wall, lost the rear end there. And
trying to grab a gear. When we got to turn two, Liam Lawson and Oscar Piastri coming together.
Line, and further on down the field, Dan Ticktum and Guanyu both locked up, and they had no control of their cars then at that.
23 degrees now. Let's have a little watch here. He turns in. Oh, no, it's not. I'm completely wrong.
That moment that took Richard Verschoor out of the race, and Roy Nissany went deep as well there. Did he covered? Will Viscar risk any more? Yes, he will. He doesn't want to head back. They're both locked up. Will they make the corner? No! Armstrong into the wall. And
there's just action all over your screen here. We've got locking up going on all the time, and it was actually Liam Lawson overtaking Drugovich, and that was what caused that collision, because Lundgaard on the outside had nowhere to go there. So did Drugovich. It's 3 into 1 corner. It's never going to end well.
3 wide, it's Oscar Piastri laid on the brakes, looking for second place. That is so close. Oh, and in the background, Armstrong into the wall for that. Let's see it once again. There you go, just misjudging the braking point, and Richard Verschoor
lose the rear of the car now, and that's going to take him, yeah. So this is a really innocuous accident, and it's really frustrating because cars make this mistake. So, as I said, you lose the rear there as you put the power on to try and get into Luffield. And
Do this one then, as we see, this isn't him, obviously, but then the camera picks him up as he's doing a little pirouette.
so I think he's just got greedy on the exit, on the entry. So he's just carried too much speed. Touched the curb as well.
Slightly lifted him a bit, didn't
Yeah, seems to be able to do all right there. A little bit of a kick on the wheel and goes right into the back of him. Or has he had a hit in the back as well, though? So we need the off-board angle.
It would have been, I think it must have been thinking maybe...
Potentially one of the high-techs.
One of the high-techs there. We've got a little breather. This... a little bit of a touch there, I think, between those two cars, and Alessio Di Letta reversing back on to where he should be, but...
Spin you off, and this is the incident here. Boschong out wide onto the grass, spins around and just collects an innocent Di Letta who didn't have anywhere else to go. That's one of the Red Bull livery cars. That's
Daruvalla. Oh, and he's overcooked it.
With Bent Viscal as well involved in that. Bent Viscal into the gravel.
Viscal trying to go round the outside and claim the position. Slight touch. Daruvalla skims off, and they both head to the gravel.
I think this might be Aitken and getting, so spinning round and nearly collecting. I think that would have been Nannini. It's come right at the end of this second sprint race as we've got a spinner there, and that is Schwartzman.
We were talking about this train, just jumps the curb a little, sends him up, spins him round, facing the right direction.
Yeah, the double 360 there. Unfortunately, Nissany making an error there, running wide and paying the price. Trying to take third place away from Ticktum, who stands on the brakes, has no grip. They both go deep. And there's contact from Dan Ticktum, and that's going to leave him vulnerable with the entire field coming through.
On the outside, Pourchaire realises he can't make it either. Then they all find that there's absolutely no grip there. That late lockup, and what were we talking about? Cold tyres. Ticktum's got front wing damage as well, look.
Into Ascari, but no, he's just going to lose it. He's just going to lose it in the corner, through the gravel and out of the race.
Yeah.
FP1s in Formula 1 and just losing it once again on the exit, and Piastri into the lead of the championship. We saw the yellow flag was out. That's why the gravel's all over the road there on the exit of the second chicane. And further back, will they all make it through the Rettifilio? No, it's going to be a spin there for Lundgaard.
Yeah, Lundgaard losing the rear in the middle of the Rettifilio, but...
So we've already seen one incident. It's the two teammates getting together, and one HWA in the gravel.
On the inside.
Samaya showing what they were all fearful of there. So he's on the soft compounded tyre, the easiest one to warm up.
Him then. Vips is going to slow. Look, Vips was pulling off.
Yeah.
Vips was pulling off with a problem anyway.
Trying to make his way through. He's got the speed, but he had nowhere to go, and he was off the road just about. How on earth did he not make contact with the cars ahead?
The bollard budget is already huge, so the camera budget needs to be protected at all costs.
Slightly more expensive. Worried for the brilliant team that bring us the pictures. Once again, so this is the cars leaving the pits. Driver, second place in the point standings. Guan Yu Zhou losing the car. Dry tyres, dry medium tyres, and still wet. And if you make any sort of error, this was far more serious for his teammate. Felipe Drugovich lighting up the car.
These cars, and when they get cold, it's really, really difficult for the drivers to get any kind of braking performance. 16 chicanes, he's going to catch the curb. Yes, inside curb. Indeed. A fair amount of time, but there's a bit of contact at the back. But and the spin for Bent Viscal, look, in turn 2.
Cool, okay, let's see. We're going to catch the aftermath of it. Straight to the scene of the accident.
Really no room for error at all. As soon as these cars are out of shape, and thank you, Yuri, in some way for demonstrating our point. As turn 2, here he is through the mid-corner of 16, and just in with a little bit too much speed, loses the rear across sitting in the car. Oh, goodness me.
Alessio Deledda in the other HWA. Well,
let's see what went on then. We're looking towards the rear of field and just a lock-up, wow, a crunch towards the apex. Have a look at it from Oscar Piastri's perspective. And there they are, look, colliding just on the outside. Lundgaard's on the inside. He tries to make the move round the outside, charges for the second apex.
He closed the door, man.
Rear of the field, a couple of drivers really not getting away very well at all, and there was just a crowd over to the outside. Meyer heading straight onto the runoff area there. Yes, it was. It was Ralph Boschon coming across the road.
So Marcus Armstrong minding his own business into turn 1, and then Novalak's lock-up sends him into the side. There is the Frenchman.
Let's have a look at it again. He's having a look up the inside of Drugovich, and it was way before. Looked like it was before the braking zone as he tried to cut back across.
Away from Robert Schwartzman. Let's see it again. Front wing off the high-tech into the wall, and Schwartzman just escapes.
Just play.
Where he really did deserve the title before nonsense went on there. Just losing the rear of the car coming out at 13. The feature race is underway for Formula 2. Robert Schwartzman's got a good launch, and there's a stall at Pourchaire and a big crash in the middle of the racetrack. Teo Pourchaire did plenty of cars involved there. It will be an immediate safety car. Teo Pourchaire unable to get off the line from microphone. Red flag is out on the racetrack. It's Ollie Caldwell having a spin, and nothing Samaya could do. Anyone who has raced here has been worrying about.
I have no luck, man. God was put in front of me. Yeah.
Lundgaard. This is turn 9, and it's a moment. Round goes Christian Lundgaard, and just
a little bit of
spun round.
Yeah, nose to gearbox contact there, I think, from behind for potentially a little bit of contact then as they head down towards 9. And indeed, there was Ollie Caldwell, or was it?
I think it was. I think it was Ollie Caldwell. Yeah, in the second
contact. Yeah,
he is driving like he's won the title. Oh, chance for 4 wide. No, just 3 again. Nisani's made contact with Piastri, who makes contact with Vips, and the Australians. Wild day.
This guy dangerous. Oh.
That's really the aggressive move from Nissany down the inside that's caught Oscar Piastri,
which damaged the front left of Lundgaard, and you can see there's the damage at the front. Off the road, over the serious curves that you've got there, and very nearly, oh no, they're both spun, Doohan into the wall on the opening lap of the race.
As they rejoin the road, Doohan comes back across the curb, dirt on his tyres, a difficult angle.
Okay, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm so sorry.